All right, it has come to this. The power of donation lists. I have finally succumbed to it. And even though I made a command and everything for this, I guess we can still blame this on science. Science, okay? So we're playing four Valakuts. Four Valakuts. We're playing four Valakuts in our Zero Mountain deck. Ugh, it feels so bad to even say it. God damn. Um, so I guess we're doing it. We have four Valakas, we have Tulare West, we have a terrible, terrible land in our deck in place of very, very good lands like Castle Garenbrig, like another Cavern or another Field of the Dead, but instead we're playing this crap because it combos with this crap. And both of them do literally nothing without the other part. So that's gonna be fun, and I hope it doesn't bite us in the ass, although secretly I kinda hope that it does. So I can finally prove that this is just nonsense. Anyway, Gracer actually makes a lot of sense in this list because we're trying to jam this dude. That sounds bad. We're gonna try to play any of our ramp creatures on two a little bit more often, and Gracer does so much more reliably thanks to all of our bounce lands. However, we have a bunch of unplayable lands in our deck, so this is going to wreck us probably more than once. We're gonna see how that works out. Hopefully, it works out terribly, and I'm right. Let's go to the sideboard afterwards. First of all, we have four Ley Lines of the Void, which is to sure we are using because we didn't have already terrible enough amount of terrible cards in our deck. We actually put three more terrible cards in our sideboard in order to shore up matchups that are already very, very good for us. So we can grab our very good matchups and make them even worse. Except that now we can actually not have this in our opener and keep a reasonable hand, and then instead of drawing a real card, we're going to end up drawing a ley line, and we're actually potentially going to lose our good matchups. So we can actually make our good matchups a little bit worse by playing this card in our deck. And then we have three Beast Withins. Because these ones actually are legit because we want to answer Ashiok, and this is, I think, the best answer. Although in red, when we are so heavy red, we actually could play Fry here, so I could also see playing two Beast Withins and one Fry. Fire Spout, I think it's fine against humans and go white strategy, so as a one-off, it's okay. Rex Sage as our only tutor target from the sideboard, which is something I'm not psyched about, particularly because if somebody is gonna be playing Fulminator Mages against us, we're gonna be very, very sad. Dismember's fine. And then we had a bunch of lands in our sideboard: Cavern of Souls, Field of the Dead, Ghost Quarter, Radiant Fountain. Personally, I think that Ghost Quarter is not very good. I would much rather have access to Tectonic Edge, precisely because of the mirror. I think that the Tech Edge is great in the mirror, while Ghost Quarter is not as good. And it's just, they are basically both just as well against Tron anyway, so I think that Tech Edge is basically a strict upgrade over Ghost Quarter, but whatever. We're still going with this list because somebody somehow 5-0 with it, and now I'm doomed and I need to play it. Also, Primeval Tetons has been the most effective pun that I have that we have come up with here in chat. So yeah. So your lightning bolts in our group, like, I mean, we are playing lightning bolts, right? It's in the form of lands. At least it sounds like he's going to this league with an open mind. Exactly. I really want to prove myself wrong, you know. Oh, you know what? The worst part is I'm probably just gonna straight up 5-0 with it, and it's gonna be insane. But it's gonna make me sad. I don't think we can keep this hand. Yeah, this is too slow. We even have to pack for a drive, so this is a turn 5 Titan at the earliest. Yeah, this is a ship. We have to ship this. This is much, much better. Keep. I think we bottom the basic forest. 10-0 time, baby. We're totally gonna do very well in this league. Don't worry about that. Both his Magus of the Moon and Ashik after a second Dantic easy include. That's fair. That's fair, yeah. And the worst part is I can't even hide it. Like, it's actually, I need to do this right now. So with my, this is pretty bad. I think I have to take the Dryad here. Even though it kind of pains me to do it. Because I just don't have enough lands to take value from us. Say what? Science versus science. I guess we can call it that. Well, at least we get this nice value. Check this out. We can play Azusa without using our gemstone counter. That's pretty hot. We don't even have enough power to to block the Thana. Feels bad, man. Meme decks automatically get entered into meme leagues. That would be hilarious, right? Right on the deck, here we go, boys. Yeah, I know, right? It feels bad, man. They also have a Smasher. Well, my opponent's meme deck is very clearly significantly better than my meme deck. Alright, so Gracer is going under the bus. It's actually possible that they have Stubby D, so I'm going to do this right now. Yeah, I have to take it prime time. It's way more likely for me to draw a land that gets me to prime time than for me to draw a Titan here, so... I guess that I'm not... Am I blocking? No, I'm not blocking. Hey, Guru, how's it going? Alright, down to 1. Give me that bounce land off the top. Give me that bounce land off the top, baby. One time. One time. Hup! Hold. Also, my opponent... How does my opponent's mana base work? Right? Anyway. Dismembers, yes, please and thank you. Beast Withins, yes, please and thank you. Field of the Dead, yes. Cavern of Souls as well. Proliferating Fountain. But Chocobo's probably pretty bad. Like, there's no way my opponent is also playing Gourmet Angler over there. There's literally no way that that's a thing. I think we can probably shave Valakut. I think I'm going to be shaving Valakuts a lot. This is so bad. This is so bad. Oh my god, we're playing 4 Valakuts in my Amulet deck. Holy crap, I'm playing 4 Valakuts in my deck. I'm realizing this right now. I just entered the league, and I registered 4 Valakuts in my Amulet deck. Rough. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be ghost scoring my opponent. I don't think that's what this game is going to be about. I have so many ramp spells now. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to shave an Azusa, or am I supposed to shave one sexy Dryad? I guess I'm just going to go with that. Was going to just give them 3 wastes? I know, right? My opponent clearly figured it out. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we keep this one. Turn 1 Valakut, go. God damn it. Opponent with the turn 1 Eldrazi Temple in the Thoughtseize deck. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Double Eldrazi Temple. They also play Matter Shaper? No, they have a turn to... Oh, they have Matter Shaper. My opponent is a genius. My opponent is a freaking genius. I'm gonna pack for Sexy Dryad here. Name Giant. Sexy Dryad does block Matter Shaper pretty well, okay? Let's give credit where credit's due. So a card that was already relevant against us is now even more irrelevant. So, just want to throw that out there. They top deck the TKS, alright. So TKS gone. I'm gonna need to transmute for another pact. Didn't shave any of my packs, that's good. Smart on my part. They want to draw a card. Okay. You can draw a card, opponent. I think it's actually quite important for me. They also have Basic Swamp. Wow. Wow, they literally needed the revolt from the Reshaper. They needed to get exactly a Basic Swamp, and that's the way that they punish me. Can you believe that, chat? Can you freaking believe that? Also, my opponent's playing Death Shadow in their deck, and it's turn 4, and they're at 17. They went bottom top over there. Thoughtseize, Poggers. Joke's on you, my hand sucks. Actually, my hand's pretty great. So we're gonna play this. We're gonna play a Susa. Gonna play land. Name Giant. Then we're gonna play another land. Pass the turn. Next turn we're gonna transmute, and we have exactly enough to cast it out. So if my opponent taps their blue mana, they are pretty much dead. No blocks, opponents. Alright, they tap their blue mana. Can we talk about how I have a Valakut in my board right now, and it's doing literally nothing because my Dryad died? They put 2 cards on top, but if they don't have a blue land here, another TKS. They totally have Stubby D, right? They totally have Stubby D. They're playing Death Shadow in their deck, and they're playing Eldrazi Temple, probably 4 copies, Wastes, Basic Swamp, and Basic Island. Can't even use, because this and the stupidity to be tap land, so I can't even play around stuff. Tulare West. I guess I want to double field here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I want to double field. Your go. Reality Smasher resolves. I think we're not playing any Vesuvas, right? Pog. Watch me them always dust me next turn. That's actually fair. Yeah, we're playing Vesuva. Okay, cool. Vesuva, Tulare West, Vesuva Field. Sombos. So they're probably gonna double block a Titan. At this point, I don't think we can lose this game. Interesting. So here we're gonna get 2 bounce lands. Opponent just concedes. Okay. Sounds about right. Yakmoth deck is nasty AF. Any tips on how to play against it? Yeah, dismember the Yakmoth. And play Grafdigger's Cage in your sideboard. I don't think there's much that we can do against that deck. It's just bad matchup. I do think that that deck is very, very good and probably pretty underplayed right now. Certainly going to keep this. Could he have cast the Titan, transmuted for Dryad, and attack for lethal? Play a Titan. No, we would have been short on mana. Well, I guess I want Sexy Dryad here, because the Titan doesn't really get me anywhere yet. Is my opponent going to go Thoughtseize Shadow right now? Because that would be disgusting. Another interesting thing to consider about this list is yet another way in which this is bad. Because like bounce lands kind of don't really combo with Valakut. Bounce lands and Valakut kind of don't help each other out. Fortunately, my opponent is playing a completely unplayable deck, so that makes things way easier for us. I guess I'm gonna name Giant here. Because thanks to the amulet, we can end of turn once a pawn into a prime time and then cast it uncounterable thanks to the bounce land. Yeah, how is like we have not seen a single underground river. That seems like by far the best thing, the best land our opponent could be playing. Cool. So the secret to winning with this list, make sure your opponent's playing an unplayable deck. And take it from there. We have a 100% win rate against unplayable decks. Step 1, hope opponent plays a pile. Yep. That's the secret to my success with the deck, at least. Step 2, try to avoid drawing Valakut in our 4 Valakut deck. Yeah. I like where this is going. Ifeno, I think you might be onto something here. I would start with Adam Varish's list and then find the cards that target yours and replace them with cards that deal with the mirror and creature decks or help against. Honestly, I have played probably around like since the banning I played around like 5 or 6 leagues or something. No, much more than that actually. Probably like 10 leagues or so. And I have not played against Yawgmoth once. If you're 4-1 or 5-0 with this list, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh too. I'm gonna laugh too. But we should. I mean, we can talk about facts here, or we can talk about like real things. I think that it's much better for us to talk about facts so we can laugh about them. Yes, we are playing 4 copies of Valakut the Molten Pinnacle in our Zero Mountain deck. With 5-0, people will get inspired and they quickly send double down and top 8 GP. That sounds about right, yep. Is this hand even remotely keepable? I don't think it is. Or is it? Really hard trying to convince myself to keep this hand here. I don't think I can find a way. Do you understand that this could be a green source, right? This could be a castle. Like, we're cutting 2 castles from this list in order to fit 2 Valakuts. Right? So let's stop for a second. Let's take that in. Let's appreciate the fact that we cut 1 Brooding Pool and 2 castles in order to make room for Valakuts. Yep. And let's look at this hand. And now let's ship it. Alright. You can still go squatter the Valakut? Yeah, for sure. Sounds about right. Sounds like a winning proposition. That's actually kind of an incredible draw. Funnily enough, that's actually an insane draw right there. I think I'll get a Titan here, right? I need to get only a single blue source, and I'm already in primetime mana, and I don't have a primetime as it is right now. That was actually a pretty good draw. Defronsa, thank you for the follow. So we're probably dead here. The follow picture is wrong. Shut up, Music Man. Don't even dare to say it. This card is so freaking scary, man. God damn it. Let's talk about all the green sources that we cut to put this Valakut in here, shall we? Should we talk about the green sources that we cut? And how this would be exactly primetime mana next turn? Can we talk about that, chat? Can we talk about we would have primetime mana right now if I were playing a real list? Yeah, that picture that Ega shared was a great meme. I loved it. Step 3. Even if your opponent's playing a real deck, hope that they whiff. No, what was it? Step 4? What was it? I lost track of which step it was. If opponent's playing a real deck, hope they whiff anyway. We don't have second blue source. Man, this is a fucking mess. This is just a terrible mess. We don't have second blue source. We don't have... I guess that I'd rather get white source. And we can't really win if my opponent answers my Titan, so there's that too. So with my opponent being able to Reveler there is probably lethal for us. Maybe I should have bogged there, actually. Well, that's good for us, actually. That means that we're not dead now. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stronghold. Cruel Turf. Step 4. Top deck like a god. Vesuva. Oh, we only have one Field of the Dead. God damn it. Stupid list. God damn it. We only have a single field. Shit. Feels bad, man. I'm totally gonna die anyway, right? My opponent's just gonna go phase with 3 burn spells and I'm gonna die anyway. Yep. Feels bad, man. Alright, just 6 here. Didn't even matter. Lava Dart flash decked. God damn it. If I had been able to primetime 1 turn earlier, if I had been able to cast my stupid Primeval Titan 1 turn earlier. So this is probably gonna be like a constant over these over this stream, right? How would you change the green white deck we played earlier, and how would you change the board? You mentioned it was a little wonky. Yeah, I didn't like the board. I would take out, and I did take out the what's his name? The stupid card. Time Lord Reinforcements. I don't know what I would play instead though, and I definitely want to try Crater Hoof. Three cards I have to cut. I mean, I guess in this matchup, I actually actively want the Dryad over the Azusa. Azusa gives me more explosive power, but this allows me to somehow play around a little bit around Blood Moon, and the four toughness is actually relevant against Lightning Bolt. So I guess that in this specific matchup, I could see cutting Azusas instead of Gracers and Dryads. Pick up Cavern of Souls. We have so many ETB tap lands, it's insane. Because Cavern is better than... We didn't have the mountain that was the issue. Yeah, exactly. That was the problem. We didn't draw our mountains in our zero mountain deck. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess I have to Grazer here. It allows me to set up my defenses a little bit better. That's a solid draw. Feels like we're getting mooned here. Dryad you. It kind of does feel like we're getting mooned. It's possible that we should have just held. Exactly. It's possible. Oh, wait a second. Isn't this supposed to not work? Oh, this only affects non-basic lands. Well, I would have never seen this. So, Semi-Gross Chamber and non-basic lands can only tap for red, but basics, they still get to keep the Dryad ability. Now let's do this for science. We're gonna cast another Dryad, and now that this one came in second, now we can actually tap all the other ones. Okay, I see how this works. Stupid, but I see how it works. So I guess that they have to be very careful to try to kill this Dryad instead of this one. Because this is the one that came into play second, and this is the one that is affected by Blood Moon. Oh, that's so stupid. On the other hand, this actually still does nothing. I could use this turn to pack for Sage, though. I mean, I'm not lucky with my Dryad, so I guess I might as well attack. And then I could Fire Spout this guy. Yeah, I'm definitely Fire Spouting here. It does kill my Grazer, but I feel like I'm going to save so much damage from this Crash Through and whatnot. Yeah, we do have Rex Sages. And I know that we could have packed for them. I guess that we're going to. So we can tap this for black, and then we actually get to take less damage here, which is probably a good thing. Getting in because I'm planning on blocking plus Dismembering the other one. Maybe this is a little bit too greedy, but I think that if my opponent has another Blood Moon, we have to actually kill them pretty quickly, because these guys are going to get out of hand. Bolt my Sage. That's pretty fucking good for them. That is pretty insane. I think I actually have to kill the Reveler. Well, if I draw a bounce land, I win, though. So there's that. Bounce land? Or how about Amulet instead? How do we feel about Amulet instead of bounce land there? Yeah, we're dead here. We are dead. So fork bolt or lava dart kill me. Yeah, there we go. All right. We had a bunch of draw steps there, but we also lost game one where we moved to four. We would have won with literally any other version of Amulet, but we were playing this one, so we ended up losing instead of winning. We probably have to ship this. This is still bad, but better. We need to find the green source. Point at most to 5. Valakut almost did something. That's a victory in my book. No, I have not been able to trigger Valakut yet. Which truly speaks to its power level, right? Alright, Gobbo, give me that green source. Come on. 30 lands in my deck, okay? There we go. Alright, Chad, we're gonna win this one, probably. At least we're gonna win this one. God damn it. At least we're gonna win this one. He kind of went off a little bit right there. I think the only thing Valakut has triggered so far has been... That's like the best comment ever anybody has ever brought to my channel. That, like, Squirmit, nice. Nice. That's some high level trolling. I really appreciate it. Good stuff. Good stuff, Squirmit. Oh, nice. We get to the point where we can side out some Valakuts. Thank God. I guess that we do have Fire Spout, so probably don't want to have Rex Sage in there. Can you imagine, Chad, if this were a green source? Can you imagine if this were a green source, chat? Can you imagine? Also, I realized we had no Bailoth. That's kind of a beating. US politics are a huge meme, wouldn't be complete without Twitch chat, that's fair. Gobbo! Give me that Radiant Fountain, Gobbo. Primeval Titan. That one's not quite Radiant Fountain. So I guess that is correct for me to play the Foothills here. Because if I don't like what's on top, I can fetch it away. Alright. We literally have nothing else to fetch but 2 basics. So... Oh! That's hot. God damn it. Okay. think I'm actually gonna go with the Dryad because it has a bigger butt. But it doesn't give me... It does give me Titan Mana guaranteed next turn. Well, that's cool. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna take the Valakut. No, I'm gonna take the Semi-Growth. Okay, so we're gonna do Cavern of Souls, name Giant, go for your basic. Boom, boom, boom. Dryad. Semi-Growth Chamber. Bounce Cavern. Next turn we have guaranteed Titan Mana. Once upon a time and you didn't choose Valakut. No. I made a mistake of making the correct play. My bad, chat. Apologize for that. So the best thing that can happen here for me, it's kind of for my opponent just go ahead and play just like attack and then Searing Blaze my Dryad. Alright. If we double Valakut here, what happens? That is 6 damage, and then we can Vesuva the Valakut. So I guess that we can go for lethal here. Or we can gain life. I mean, finally we are given a chance to do something with this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do something with this. Like, I've been waiting this entire stream to do something with this. Lightning Helix me. Okay, do we still have lethal? I think we still have lethal. We have exactly lethal, which is the best kind of lethal. I would have lost it if they had killed the Dryad. That would have been pretty hype, actually. I mean, I guess that was good value. Okay. Alright. Honestly, the best thing that Dryad has done so far is being a 2-4. Being a 2-4 has been actually relevant. Yeah, we finally did the thing. And it actually worked, which I'm very impressed by. It only took 7 games for me to finally do the thing. Yeah, 7 games total to finally do the thing. Losing 2 of them in the process because of my deck not being just a normal Titan deck. So I won 1 game doing the thing, while I lost 2 games that I would have done if I had been playing a normal Amulet list. So yeah, I mean, clearly great, right? Also tap gemstone without using counter, the value is untethered. Clearly, right? Didn't I lose only 1? No, I lost 3 games so far. Oh, hey, look, we're playing the mirror. Beast. Hot. Alright, untap land. Sexy. Their name Giant here. You mean games? I was thinking matches. Yeah, I was talking about games. Summoner's Pact. So this is probably going to be Steve, I guess? or the Dryad. If they go to get the Dryad, then I think we're probably gonna get there before they do. So that should be good for us. We have 4 fucking Valakuts in our deck. God damn it. The meme is expanding, chat. The meme is expanding. Wow, they left themselves dead to Ghost Quarter? Jeez. There was no reason for that, too. Well, I guess that we can play Valakut here, trigger Amulet. And then we can tap these for green. Look at this value. Look at this value. Holy crap. Look at all these irrelevant things that we get to do. Sometimes you have to choose between what's easy and what's right. That's fair. That's fair. You're going to win because they believe the Dryad more than you. I mean, I guess. Play this. Bounce this. And I guess that we actually do want to play this out. I guess naming Giant again. Boros Garrison, Slayer Stronghold. Valakut here. Valakut here. Yep, so you answer the Dryad. Their Valakut does nothing. Classic. So basically you need an Amulet and a Gracer to turn Dryad into an Azusa for 1 turn. Exactly. Easy, right? Alright, so against this version of Amulet that are playing the stupid Dryad, I think that bringing all these members is actually correct. So we bring this in, we take this out. Meridian Fountain gonna come out. We're playing 4 fucking Valakuts, man. Is the Valakut mirrors you shouldn't play your Valakuts before the opponent? Thought this was a common knowledge. Shut up, Dennis. God damn it. You see, I don't like this list. It incentivizes trolling. I don't like that it incentivizes trolling. Okay, what are we doing here? I just want to side out my Valakuts literally in every single matchup. God damn it, they're so bad. You love that it incentivizes trolling? That might be slightly true. I think they're just gonna shave all the Gracers. Like, the blocking is irrelevant, and Azusa and the Dryad are just significantly better. Just, like, basically strictly better. To be fair, we rarely get the chance to throw while you're storming through complicated triggers in the usual list, so you gotta give us that. That's fair. I guess I'll take it. I guess I'll take it. I feel like I want to take out one more land, and it's probably gonna be one more Valakut. There's no Ramming Up too. We're playing like 4 effects that allows us to replay lands, and we're playing 0 Ramming Ups. My opponent's smarter than I am. They drew an Amulet. Why Leyline? I have no idea. It seems terrible to me. But it was in the donation list, so I'm playing it. I think that Leyline is just straight up unplayable in Amulet, honestly. How's your brother doing? Good. I'm gonna see it tonight, I think. Chilling in San Diego. Guess we untap. Once upon a time. For, I guess, Field of the Dead here. Yeah. So they do have the Hangware, whatever, in their hand. I think I might need to destroy the Amulet and upkeep. Because I can't beat the Titan otherwise. I guess I could destroy the Semi-Growth Chamber too. That actually sounds better. It's gonna buy me more time, effectively. Because I know that they don't have a ramp effect. Yeah, unless they had top deck the ramp effect exactly that turn. We knew for a fact that they didn't have another ramp card. So take this, play a Susa, play this, pass the turn, holding up this member. All right. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. That Beast Within right there. That could have been a more impactful Beast Within, I think. Delinquent, thank you for the follow. So 1, 2, 3. That's not Titan mana. The bad part is we also don't have Titan mana, so that sucks. But okay, now I guess we do. Play this. So I guess that I want to play both of these right now. To guarantee that I have 6 mana to cast my Titan right now. Pact of Negation. Alright. So, I can attack for 4 this turn down to 14. My opponent pays for their Pact on upkeep. I can attack for 4 this turn. Next turn I can attack for 4. That is down to 14. Next turn I can attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, down to 4. But then my opponent stabilizes. So I guess that I don't want to attack right now. With the Azusa as well. So I was considering dismember in my opponent's beast. But I think that dismember is going to be better to like dismember a Dryad of some kind or whatever. Alright, can we draw a Titan off the top, please? Pretty please? Ghost Quarter. Titan. I think I'm gonna play Explosives on 1. I'm gonna blow up my opponent's Amulet. I feel like the only way that I lose this game is my opponent. If I can slow down my opponent for enough that I just get to clock them with these stupid critters. Oh, they just threw an untap land. Okay, now we're dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't trigger field though. Yeah, I mean, Beast Within would have done it for the blue mana. Also would have Ghost Squatter would have also done it. My opponent had perfect. I guess they didn't have perfect information. They didn't know about this dismember. They can't trigger field here though. God damn it! So they have a Tolaria West in hand. Transmute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They probably have another Titan in hand already. Also should have probably activated the Stronghold there after that resolved. So they top deck this either this turn or the last one. They have it Tolaria West in hand. The problem is I can't beat the Field of the Deads. Especially now that my explosives is gone. So if I top deck a Titan, my opponent's down to 10. They're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 zombies. Yeah, I cannot beat the 8 zombies, so I just need to get lucky. Man, I should have gotten in for 2 extra damage there. So they're gonna have a Titan next turn. I need to top deck Titan this turn. Well, I guess if I had haste, if I had done 2 more damage, then I would have taken 2 as well. Yeah, but 2 damage to them would have been more important than this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that's what I needed. So we have that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Valakut doesn't do literally anything at all. I can do Field of the Dead plus copy my opponent's field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Is there any way that I can set up lethal? My opponent's gonna be forced to chomp, which is good. That means no Dryad. So they would need to have a second Dryad. That's the only way that I lose this one. They're gonna be forced to when man, the 2 damage that I didn't do last turn. I would be setting up lethal here otherwise. What if I go squatter? No, I feel like I need to get my zombie going. And I die to Beast Within, obviously, right? And the 2 damage that I missed last turn coming back to bite me. I couldn't force the chump. So we're probably dead here. I would imagine. Just with direct damage. Because they have a pact, and they can find Valakut plus bounce land. Yeah, the 2 damage that I missed last turn. Swatso, thank you so much for the 2 Trem sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. So I guess they need to have a... There we go. Yeah, because they can haze the Titan with the Garrison. Okay, we did. Never punished. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, the 2 damage that I missed there ended up costing me greatly. I'm actually on the draw. I'm going to side out the Pact of Negation. Yeah, it's not a keepable hand. This is a keepable hand. Cool. So this is a turn 3 Titan without the Once Upon a Time. Is that correct? Well, I guess it's better for me to bottom this Simic, right? So turn 1, Once Upon a Time. Turn 2, I can, yeah. I can transmute anyway. Based on what I find of the Once Upon a Time. Never mind, we're good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, this is good. So we bounce here. Bounce, replay. No. We're gonna transmute for Summoner's Pact. Yeah, they had a fetch, but they were at 1, so they couldn't fetch. That's a concession. Yeah, sounds about right. All right, we got there in the meme roar. Ha. The meme roar. Oh, Chad, I'm so happy that you're. Oh. Oh. I'm so happy that you appreciate the joke so much. Yeah, thank you. We witnessed the power of the deck in that last game. Yeah, for sure, 100%. 80%. This is the superior build. I mean, we just saw a mirror, right? So clearly this is a superior build. This is just the way to build your deck, just like 4 Valakas. Like, how is that ever wrong? God damn it. Yeah, we need a green source, and we also need a payoff with this hand, so I think we can safely ship it. This one, though. This one we keep. For a second there, I'm like, is my opponent thinking of countering this? Like, are they like Jedis or something? Like plus level 1700. Also, it's funny that I also saw no green sources in that entire Once Upon a Time. Which means that we're much more likely to find a green source now, right? That's just how this works. Beaver of Runes. Bounce land wins the game. Green source gives me a redraw towards the bounce land. Yada yada yada. There's probably a Scholar here. Yep. And the good thing is that the bounce land literally cannot be Border's Garrison because I just bottomed it of the Once Upon a Time. So any bounce land that we find, it's gonna be lethal. This Scholar can't do anything about it. I think they take once. Yep, I agree. I think that the correct take here is like you just accept the fact that you die to a bounce land. Yep, that I think that is correct. You just accept the fact that you die to a bounce land and take it from there. So if I find the bounce land, I win anyway. So I'm just gonna do this and try to get myself one card closer to a bounce land. Yield until down step. So this has to be Shadow, right? It just has to be Shadow. Yep. Give me that bounce, baby. Give me that bounce. I mean, honestly, it's only fair, right? It's only fucking fair that I... It's only fair that I drew Valakut there. You're never going to accept the deck I asked you to play ever again. I mean, you're making it hard on me, Aaron. You're making it tough on me for sure. To be fair, had this been a castle or something, we wouldn't be in a much better spot anyway. So 7 plus 3. Yeah, this is lethal. We can't win anymore. I mean, we can prevent lethal, but that means that we blow up both amulets, so we die anyway. So dismembers, beast within this and this. I don't think we want Fire Spout, honestly. I kind of do like Rex Sage, though. Bajuki Box, okay, this can come out. Hey, how's it going? Ghost Quarter out. At least one Valakut's gonna come out. Probably a second Valakut. I'd rather have an untapped green source over the Valakut. This card fucking sucks, man. Why am I playing this card in my deck? Why do I do this to myself? Making me play a bad deck. I mean, I am appreciating the memes though. That is for sure. The only thing I don't appreciate is the fact that I spent $10 on this card, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, it was $10 for the playset, of course. Like, I'm not saying that it was $10 each, but still, that's way too much money, and definitely way more than I was expecting to spend on it. How did we go from Untitled Liquid to Valakut? I don't know. I'm still wondering the same myself. Turn 1 Discord spell. You can sell it, place it for $2 if you wait a month. I mean, I guess. Oh, no, I guess that's fine. No, we're still fine. Play a Susa, great draw. I guess I just don't hold up the Beast Within and I just do this. I'm not interested in attacking. I could have destroyed their Godless Shrine. That was the only thing that I was tempted with doing. Maybe I just use Beast Within as a removal spell a little bit too willy-nilly. We're gonna see the Bolt myself play a Shadow line. That would be pretty hot. Oh, Bolt your Asusa. Opponent didn't see the line. I mean, having 2 Beasts within the side, but also to negate his gas. Yeah, I think that the counter spell to play right now, if you want to be playing some kind of counter spell, we're not playing any counters right now in this list. But if you want to be playing some counter spell, I think that negate is probably the one to go right now. It's probably a Ranger Captain. Fulminator. Oh, Liliana. Liliana's pretty annoying here. I think I have to pitch the Beast Within. Because if I pitch the Boros Garrison, then I don't have Titan mana. Of course, I'm punished. Feels bad, man. The good thing is that even through Fulminator and even through K Command, I have primetime mana here. I just need to draw primetime, basically. There's the Fulminator. Or is this a K Command? Yeah, that's a Fulminator. Primetime, please, please. Can you please give me a primetime? Ugh. And this is the turn right here. Like, this is my opponent, and now I cannot beat Fulminator, I cannot beat Colonel's Command, and I cannot beat Unearth. I cannot beat a bunch of cards at this point. That one's fine. Still hoping to draw a Primeval Titan. Still hoping to draw a Primeval Titan here. God damn it. Why do you have to tease me like this, deck? Stupid and sexy Dryad. Once upon a tease. This is looking real bad here. We had a shot. We had a shot, but that's the easy pile. I think I just have to pitch this. I know that this dies to anything, but like I need to answer this Ileana. This gives me a way to potentially answer this Ileana, which otherwise I just don't have. Just don't play anything, opponent, please. Well, I guess this is free to do, right? So tap for white. Tap for red. Haste here, at least we don't... You just have the path. That is interesting. Lightning bolt face, yeah. I mean, I guess we're still somewhat in this game here. I don't want to say that we're favored, but if there's no fulminator here or anything like that, well, that's kind of a big problem. But if we top deck exactly a Primeval Titan here, we might still be in this. Anyone else tilted the try needs to try. That's some flavor right there. Prime time, come on, please, deck, please. All right, that's potentially something, and we still have not. This is the second Once Upon a Time that I've cast. So I've been through half my deck and I have not seen a single Primeval Titan. Gone through half my deck. Haven't seen a Prime Time yet. Gonna be holding on to that one for K-Command purposes. If I resolve a Titan, I think I'm winning anyway, so... Also, my opponent didn't plus Liliana the turn prior. So this is going to, like, I don't know. Like, this is probably not going to be relevant. That's what I'm trying to say. If I were my opponent, Hex Parasite? What? Oh, yeah, they actually have lethal here. Yeah, that's a good combo. Alright, we died. Feels bad, man. We had a lot of draws there. We had a lot of turns to find the prime time, too. We somehow 3-2 with this, which I guess is okay. There is no way in hell, like, there's literally no way that it's correct to play 4 Valakuts. So let's just cut those. If you, for whatever reason, want to, like, meme yourself and play this version of the deck, do not play 4 Valakuts. That's just not correct. There's no way that is correct. So I'm gonna go back with one more castle and I guess one more breeding pool. Where's my breeding pool? There. So this would be like the easy way where I would start. So that's like change number one, which I think it needs to be done. Like, that's it. And second of all, this is not a card. Please do not put Leyline of the Void in your sideboard. This, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Three bits with it might be a little bit too much. You could consider playing some Phryzons and stuff like that. Also, not playing Leylines allows you to play, you know, like some other real cards, like for example Tracker, which I think that actually Tracker could be pretty good in a version like this, which has like so many ways of getting extra value from it thanks to bounce lands. Ramming up also seems like a very big loss Just like you should, I think, I firmly believe that you should never, under any circumstances, register 4 ley lines, even 2 ley lines. Even just leyline of the void should not be in your sideboard ever. If anything, leyline of sanctity, under very specific metagames. And even still, I don't like it at all. But I think that leyline is just like, it's just not a playable card in Amulet. There are dryads and Teros. I'm just so hurt. I mean, Dryad is literally in the name, right? It's hard to like argue against that one, right? I don't know. Anyway, I think that just immediately makes the deck significantly better. Just with those changes right there, our deck is objectively better right now. If you want to do the land thing, again, I talked about how I personally like Tech Edge better than Redundant Ghost Quarter. That's just my personal preference. Second Ghost Quarter is also fine if that's the line that you want to go towards. But personally, I like Tech Edge better. Second Field and Second Cavern seem both like reasonable inclusions. Dismember Sage, I think that Fire Spout's fine. I could see playing a Braid slash Fry as the 15th cyber card here, right here. What is the advantage of Tech Edge? The fact that Tech Edge is actually good against Scapeshift decks, while Ghost Quarter is borderline unplayable. And against Tron, which is I guess the only deck against which Ghost Quarter is actually better than Tectonic Edge, literally the only one, is Infect. Before we also had Affinity, but Affinity is no longer a deck, so we don't need to worry about that. But specifically, Infect is literally the only deck against which Ghost Quarter, a second Ghost Quarter, is a strict upgrade over Tectonic Edge. The advantage of Tectonic Edge is that it's actually good against Valakut, especially if you get to recur it with Raminab Excavator. It's better in the mirror as well. And it's also better against decks like Eldrazi Tron for sure. And even against decks like Tron, where Ghost Quarter might be marginally better, it's not significantly better because usually you're not winning games where you're just hitting your land drops and one of your lands is a Ghost Quarter, you Ghost Quarter your opponent's land. You're usually not winning games like that. The way that Ghost Quarter / Tech Edge works is that they are your tutor targets for prime time. So after you have used your Ghost Quarter, Tech Edge, it's like your opponent's going to have one basic and at best 3 Tron lands in play, which means that Tech Edge is just as good as Ghost Quarter, if not slightly better. Yeah, if I just explained. Ghost Quarter might be marginally better, but it's not enough to outweigh how much better Tech Edge is against blue-white control, red-wing Scapeshift, or any Scapeshift decks, and the mirror. So that's why I like Tech Edge better. Also, it gives you an angle that is actually defensible, right? Like against Scapeshift, you can go Raminab Excavator plus Tectonic Edge, and against and if I'm not running Tectonic Edge, I don't even bring Raminab Excavator against Scapeshift because I don't think it's good. I don't think it does anything. So yeah, as far as the 15 cyber slot, it could be Chameleon Colossus, it could be Fry, it could be a Braid. The thing is, a Braid, like what is a Braid killing nowadays? I guess it's okay against the Prowess deck. And that's about it. Yeah, that seems like the only thing. I think I'd rather just have another explosives, honestly. Like if I'm trying to like target the Prowess deck, explosives just seems just better. All right, there. Now you have an improved version of the pile that that Aaron and Doctor made me play. Thank you, by the way. I actually, even though I was making jokes the entire thing, it was mostly because I'm just, I'm trolling. But yeah, this list already looks significantly better. If you want a meme with this changes seem so much better. It was fun, yeah, that's fair. That's what I was going for. I was doing it mostly for comedic purposes. I also feel that way, but it was mostly doing it for comedic purposes. Which are the best version of Amulet? Something like this. This is what I've been playing. This is what I've been enjoying a lot. Trinket Mage is defensible. I think Explode is very good right now. Yeah, that. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Make sure you hit that follow button and subscribe button and like button and all of those buttons. And I will see you in the next video, which is going to be sometime next week. So thank you for watching and have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.